And there we have it, people. Arsenal 5, Crystal Palace nil. Following our winter break, because we're out of both domestic cup competitions, we couldn't have had an easier opponent. Roy Hodgson showed up with no will, no desire to win this match. He was without Olise. Ayew was at the African Cup. Crystal Palace showed nothing today. We didn't even have to come out of second gear. And we scored 5 goals today. Early on, Gabriel Magalhaes scores from a set piece. He's finally got his goal scoring touchback. It kind of evaded him last year, but it looks like he's coming into form. He scored against Liverpool. He scored today. He could have had a second goal, but they credited to Henderson, the goalkeeper, because the ball came off the back of his head as he was falling into the goal. To begin the game, the lineup was slightly different. Jesus comes back into the team. Martinelli was dropped for Trossard. Havertz goes over to the left midfield, central midfield. Zinchenko's back into the team. Again, like I said, Crystal Palace came in and showed nothing today. We dominated possession. They couldn't even lay a glove on us. The goal you could see was coming because we were on them early. Came from the set piece. We had some good passes to play out there. Just before halftime, we get our second goal, which was the own goal. And you're thinking, okay, is Palace going to come out and do anything different? They didn't. They came out looking lethargic. Within seconds, we have a corner just from coming off of halftime to show you that we continue to apply pressure to them. Off of a nice counter-attacking move, Trossard gets the third goal. We're cruising. At this point, we started to make some changes. Palace started to make some changes. And it was just a comfortable afternoon. We didn't necessarily have to do anything. We got some good play from Odegaard, who was moving around the pitch. Declan Rice looked comfortable. Some nice movement between Trossard and Jesus. It was just unfortunate that the typical substitution of Trossard for Martinelli had to happen. It would have been nice to let Trossard stay out there and get into some form. But it is what it is. And we get into the 90th minute, added time. Some nice bit of play, a beautiful pass, and Martinelli's through to get a goal. And you're thinking, okay, we were good value for the money. We got 4 goals today. Martinelli scored. Trossard scored. We looking good. About 2 minutes later, less than 2 minutes later, Martinelli gets on the ball, another counterattacking move. He scores his second, which raises his tally up, which is what we need. We need him to get into scoring form. You would hope that, just as last year, as Trossard came in to displace him, when he came back, especially when you look at that Villa game away where he started celebrating before the goal was scored, and that brought him up back to where he was early in the season. Let's hope playing like this, because he was a lot more direct. He looked hungrier out there. And this is the Martinelli that we know. Just having Martinelli play slow and lethargic doesn't get the best out of him. He's high energy. You have to utilize his strengths. And that ball from Jorginho over the top, those are the types of things that he likes. Running at defenders, those are the things that he likes. The sideways, take 12 touches in the box, pass. That's not Martinelli. You hope that this kickstarts him to get into form. I personally would not start him in the next game. I would put Trossard back in there just to see if we could keep that fire going underneath him. This win brings us up to third in the table. We are above Villa, but Liverpool, Man City, they don't play. They have a game on us, so that lead can stretch. But for now, we seem to have bounced back from that poor run of form, the 1 win in 7. It seems so, but again, Palace didn't come to play today. So we cannot overlook that. Palace did not come to play. So take Nottingham Forest seriously. We know what Elanga can do. We've seen what he did when he came on the pitch against us earlier in the season. If we played another few minutes, they could have drawn that game against us. We need to take them seriously. But for now, it's good to get back on the winning side. We got our 3 points. See you guys in the next one.